Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Technique Thursday. It's Lynn from Lot 95 Designs, and today I'm going to work in my 100 Days of Bible Promises. Now, isn't this a beautiful book? I got mine coil bound after seeing everybody doing that on Instagram, and it really helps with the book to lay it flat. Got some ribbon going on. Just really treating this book as a special little project. And if you're new today to our channel, welcome. If you're from the 100 Days of Bible Promises, welcome. I love going through the feed and seeing everybody's projects. It's so exciting. And I wasn't going to do this book originally, and then a girlfriend of mine and I started talking, and it was my birthday, and the book showed up on my doorstep, and I was so excited. So now her and I are doing it together. So I'm going to do a couple page flip through, and it's just such a lovely book. I can't say enough good things about it. Shauna Noel, she just outdid herself with this one. It's so beautiful. And day one, if we look, she has God's promise for the day, and she has a little devotional that she has written, which I love to read, and some Bible verses, another Bible verse, a prayer, and then there's lots of room for you to decorate or just write your reflections, your thoughts. It's beautifully done, so I can't say enough good things about it. I get a lot of questions about how I do my journaling and how I do all these painting things in my book. Well, I love paint, and I love gelatos, and I love watercoloring, and I do a lot of that kind of stuff, but I'm just going to slowly flip and talk. But what I do have is something called essential tremor. So you will notice that my hands will shake, and sometimes they shake so hard I can't hold a pen. So I do 99% of my journaling on my computer. So with this book, I went and bought a ton of paint, and then the colors weren't really matching, so I took the paint back, and then I bought some gelatos. And a girlfriend of mine, we had done a journal in our Praise and Pray Facebook group at Lot 95, and we did some free splashes in the journal. So my girlfriend says, you know what, we need some of these splashes for this book. So I used my color picker and picked some colors out of the book and made splashes. So that's what I'm using. So there is no paint, there is no mess, there is no fuss. And I travel a lot. Every second weekend, I'm gone. So for me, I take my handy dandy little trusty binder with me, and I will show you quickly. It's just an 8.5 by 11 binder, and it's got these pockets. So what I do is I just stick my stuff in the little pockets, and then I'm good to go. Very handy. So today I wanted to show you how I do a page, and then guess what? Oh my gosh, I'm pretty excited to share this with you guys. We have a freebie. So what this is there'll be a link in the description for the freebie. This is about all the goodies that I've made personally for the journal, and they're up in our shop. But this is a sampler page. So it's got the word, it's got a paintbrush, it's got some of the splashes. This on yours will be blank because mine is my journaling. I did mine right on the splash, but for you, of course, it'll be empty. And then a sampling of our girls, and some crosses and hearts and polka dots. So I just wanted to share with you how I do a page, because it is a little bit different. And like I said, I love getting messy. If you watch any other video, I love getting messy. But somehow in this book, I wanted to just keep it, clean. So there's 7 and 8. And I share these every day on Instagram and in the pop-up group. So you're free to come and watch and follow me on Instagram. I will be doing some giveaways on Instagram, and we have a Facebook group. Oh my gosh, I have to tell you about our Facebook group, and I will flip to the page we're going to, or I'll just keep flipping. And our Facebook group is called Praise and Pray Bible Journaling. And they are the most incredible people I have ever met. Beautiful, heartwarming, and we do good morning praise and pray. And wow, we have Friday night shenanigans. We have so much fun in that group, and lots of giveaways and freebies. So please come and join us. I don't want this to be like an ad, but I just love our group so much that I wanted to tell you about it. So we're going to flip ahead, and I'm going to work on day 29. I know today is not day 29. I think it's day 24, but this way you have a couple days to print out the freebie if you want to use it. So the first thing that I do when I start this process is I read through the scriptures, and I read what Shauna says, and I meditate and pray over it, which I did last night as I was getting ready for this. And then what I like to do is I have the Illustrated Faith highlight washi. Oh my gosh, I'm in love with this stuff. Like, look at all these colors. And I got these great big 3-inch binder rings from Amazon, so it just houses all my little pretties. And I did a whole bunch of them for my washi and separated it into colors, so it's way easier to find, and I find that I'm using it more. So this is just what it looks like. It's just a little piece of highlighted washi tape. When you put it over your scripture, I will just do one over here. You just put it down, give it a little snip or a tear, and bam, you have your highlighting done. Some days I have a really hard time with my highlighter. And I first should apologize for the shadows in the studio today. Oh my goodness. It's just been crazy. We had a snowstorm, and it's really cloudy, and it's April. Why is it snowing in April, people? I can't handle this. No, I can't. So, yeah, I like to talk a lot too. My scan and cut, I got him, his name is Hank, to cut out all my elements for me except the word, because I like it in one big strip. And what I do with mine is I print them on clear sticker paper. Now, there's Avery sticker paper, which is awesome, and I use it a lot. But then I found one of the ladies in our group recommended this CompuLabel. Now, if you have a cutting machine, you will appreciate this, because on the back, they don't have, Avery has a lot of writing in red, and sometimes the scan and cut will pick up that writing and want to cut it. This I've had no problems with, and I will leave a link for this. You buy it in a box of 100, but I tell you, with this book alone, I've gone through over half the pack already, and I just got it a couple weeks ago. How exciting is that? And I'll tell you, Hubs and I, we went out to our cabin, which is called Lot 95, because that's our lot number out at the lake. There's a story to that. And I had to leave my book at home. Do you know how sad I was? It was a working weekend, so I left my book at home. I almost couldn't take it. And I just do that. And then it looks like nice handwriting. So, sometimes with the little fingers, it's hard for me to get the journaling off, but I love this kiss cut. So I'm just going to put this over here. And like I said, all of these goodies, we have all this in all the different colors, so lots of fun. But this, I think, is my favorite girl out of all the ones I've made. I don't know, maybe because she looks like me, but I'm not that skinny, and I'm definitely, my hair's not that brown because I have like this gray going on, so I do blonde now. Okay, paintbrush. These are too cute. We did a journal that actually had paintbrushes in it a while ago, And then I thought, you know what? I am going to make more. And I know Shauna has some as well. And they're so much fun. I actually have those too. So from here, I just play. I did the word for you. I had mine down because I had done, actually, I did words for quite a few pages and just put them on. So I'm just going to grab these little doodads if they decide they want to come off. And this is just what I do. I just put them in random places on the page. And, oh, this is fun. We should do this big one. There we go. So I'm hoping spring is gonna come. Like, really? You know what, ladies? This is crazy already. I can't handle this snow. We've had snow. I've talked to my sister the other day, and we decided that winter has been too long. It literally has been almost 8 months of winter. We got our first snowfall this year in September, and we've had really, really great winters. And they said we haven't had this much snow since 2011. And it just keeps snowing. Oh my gosh. And yesterday it was so funny. The Canada geese have come back. Well, the little lake by my house is frozen. And so these cute little geese, you wouldn't believe it. The cute little geese were walking down my block. And I have 2 golden doodle puppies, and my little grand dog is staying with us at the moment too. So I have 3 big dogs, and they went crazy because from the studio they can look outside, and they saw these geese just chilling, walking down the street, and they went crazy, and they wouldn't stop barking. Oh my gosh, craziness, I tell ya. So this is how I do my page. I should pause and say I get a lot of questions about these tabs. To make these tabs, what I had done is I took the freebie sheets that Dayspring and Shauna gave when you bought the book. I shrunk the pattern down in Photoshop, and then I made tabs out of them. You can use your tab punch, your machine, whatever you want to do. Made the little tabs, and then that is a tiny little, here, I'll pick the book up. It's a tiny little paint splash with a word on it. So that's how I did my book. Kind of fun. I love the tabs, and everybody keeps asking for them, but unfortunately I can't share those or sell them because those are Shauna's patterns, and that's, you know, that's her thing and that's her copyright, so I can't do that. We can use colors, but you don't want to use somebody else's patterns. Like, no, 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 no. That's a big no-no. So, yep, this is how I decorate. I just go along and take little bits and pieces. And let's see, what did Hank do with these? I think Hank cut them each out on their own. Look at that. What? Hank, really? I'm so impressed with you right now. Except, how am I going to get all these little crosses off? That is probably not something you want to watch me do for like 15 minutes. So anyways, that is pretty much how I go about my page. I will take, you know, a pen and I will do little squiggles or wiggles on, you know, things as I go. And, you know, just little pieces of stickers that I have from the shop that I keep in a pile, some words, and just relax and have fun and create. And I hear so many people say, you know, well, I'm not creative and I don't know what to do. Well, something like this helps you because it's done for you. It's kind of like the Bible page kits we do, is that you can do the page because somebody has taken all that stress away from you. So that's it. So excited to do this with you guys today. Thank you so much for joining me. I'm again having such great fun in that group and watching everybody's projects. Everyone have an awesome day. Praise and pray. You know I'm coming to see you gals right away. Blessings to everyone. Have an awesome, possum day. Until next time. Bye-bye.